Alright fellas, the transmission is as ready as I can make it. Not only is the shift kit installed and the new gasket put on the bottom, everything's cleaned up, the entire transmission is cleaned, and it's been painted. So I'll flip it around here. There it is. I ran out of gold. I only had a little bit left in the can, so the back half ended up being hammered black. And of course I didn't do nothing on the inside, except for clean it a little bit. But she's all done, painted, ready to go into the car. So all I gotta do now is get the car in here, finish getting it going. And the torque converter is sort of painted. I covered the whole thing in the rust prevention Rust-Oleum first, and then I started hitting it with some hammered black, and the hammered black ran out, so didn't get very far. So the next step is going to be getting that car back in the garage, getting some sheet metal cut off of some of those other junk cars I got out there, and riveting in and patching up the rest of the holes that I had cut in the body. Then getting the transmission and engine actually mounted down in there to fabricate up where it needs to go. And to get a transmission mount for it, all that. I still got a few things to do underneath. So, but we'll get to that next. Howdy fellas. First of all, I got radioactive back in the shop. And you seen I got a transmission done with the shift kit in, and I got the bands adjusted according to the shift kit's directions, you know. Tighten it 10 foot-pounds, back it off 1 1/4 turns for the front, and 3 full turns for the rear. So that's done. I wanted to get radioactive in here so I can get on some of this sheet metal work. And I'm going to tell you, I am not a sheet metal guy. Never have been. I've hated it my whole life, as far as I can remember. Never been any good at it at all. And it just frustrates me. So this looks like shit. I'll be straight up and honest with you, but it will work, okay? Because it will be painted and it'll be spray foamed around the little areas and stuff, you know. So, and I'll cut the foam off with the razor blade, the excess, make it look halfway decent. But let me show you the rear firewall first. Maybe, come on. I used a piece of aluminum house siding. And like I said, it looks like crap, but all the little gaps and stuff, those will get spray foamed. And the trunk is even worse, but yeah, but it's all patched up. So I'll spray foam the gaps and stuff that I didn't get. And the part that tore right there on me when I was trying to hammer it over to bend it. Didn't want to bend. And I got a big gap right there. I just decided I'm going to spray foam it and cut it off with a razor blade, whatever the excess is. And this way I can start getting on my fuel tank and get my fuel system ran. Because I am real close now to being able to put this motor and transmission in here. Or at least mock it up. Find out if I need to cut out any of the wheel well or the firewall and stuff to fit the transmission in, which I think I'll have to cut some, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. But I just got a package today from Summit Racing, which the only thing it could be would be the studs, the rocker studs that I returned. So I'm going to go ahead and get this box opened up, because that's the only thing I still had ordered right now. So these are the rocker studs. I'm going to try and get these installed. And I'll let you know how it goes. I'm not going to sit here and record this one because I've already done that for you guys. and it ended up not working out anyways, so I'll just let you know what happens when I try to get these installed. Alright fellas, I got my spring pins. I got all the correct size nuts. I checked every one of them to make sure they were the right size, and then I got 2 of the same drill bits, and we're going to go ahead and get these rocker studs finally done. That is the plan. And with these studs in them, they ain't going to come out as long as these drill bits hold up. They're cobalts, so Bosch cobalts, so I guess we're going to find out. Alright fellas, I ain't gonna lie, that was a little rough. But I got them all in and they're all cranked tight. Now I'm gonna drill each one of the bosses with the lug nuts in it, drill right through the bolt, and put roll pins in. Well, I got 3 of them done, and unless I find a different brand of drill bits, I'm only going to be able to do 1 drill bit per stud, which would mean I need 16 drill bits. And I am highly surprised at how bad those drill bits are. I mean, I'm drilling through a hardened steel bolt, yes, but just one? Won't drill through a second one, and drill bit's done? And I'm dipping them in liquid, so transmission fluid, because I don't have any drilling oil, but it's close enough. Why it's, you know, I don't know. I really don't. But, and it goes right through the bosses like butter. But as soon as it hits the bolt, it starts having a hard time, and finally it makes it through it. And these, I just bought both these drill bits brand new, hopefully hoping that one would do one side and one would do the other side, but I went through both bits on 3 of them, and the third one, it just barely started poking through the other side, so just got it long enough, the hole deep enough in order to put the pin in. And I've been Loctite each one of the pins too. So I gotta find out a different brand of drill bit, and cobalt's usually really good, they usually last a long time. Cobalt type of steel, you know, for drill bits. So I'm going to have to go tomorrow, find something else, can't go today because it's already late and it's dark outside. And I went and picked all these up, so kind of sucks. Not just kind of, really does suck, but I guess it is what it is. And tomorrow, I guess I'll be heading back to town again and trying to find some more drill bits, something that will actually work. All right, fellas, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated every step of the way.